Welcome to another Dragonlance Saga Readings episode. My name is Adam, and today I'm reading the DC comic Dragonlance number 11, Istar Part 3 of 4, Cataclysm. You did this to us, Lorelon, on purpose? In the name of the gods, why? You sank our ship, nearly killed us. You left us at the mercy of the fighters in the arena. And I want you to tell me... Stop! What do you want?
This is a new side to you, Tanis Half-Elven. I had a thought you were a weakling before, but now
you see that at first provocation, I'm every bit as savage as I accused you of being.
No, Tanis. More savage even than that, for this brutality ill serves your purpose. You ask many questions of the cleric, and they will all go unanswered if you have beaten him to death. But you, good Lorelon, cleric of Paladine, you do have answers for us, and you will tell us what we wish to know now. Why have you brought us to this sunken ruins?
I needed your help to retrieve a pair of powerful artifacts that were lost here in Istar during the Cataclysm.
You lost them, cleric?
Yes.
Huh? How?
The elves are a long-lived race, Tanis, and when Lorelon talked earlier of Istar's past glory, it seemed to me that he spoke from first-hand experience.
You are most perceptive, Tanis Horak.
You mean to say that you were here during the Cataclysm? You survived?
By Paladine's grace, I did. At my lord's behest, I took all his true clerics who remained in Istar away to safety.
Oh, I see. You protect your own while toying with the lives of everyone else. The gods brought the untold death and destruction of the Cataclysm. So why worry about killing us to recover some lost trinkets? Is that it?
Tanis, do you really believe the gods to be so callous? You have met Paladine, and you know he is not like that.
I met a disguise, a sham. Fizban was a gentle, dotty old wizard, and his was no more the true face of Paladine than my own.
Fizban is but an aspect of Paladine, I admit, but he is no less real for that. And when he hurled the fiery mountain down on Krynn, it was more in sorrow than in anger. Not because he had abandoned his people, but because they had forsaken him.
Yes, I've heard this all before.
You have heard it, Tanis Half-Elven. Now witness it for yourself as I did.
Where are we?
Istar, the Istar that was.
You have the power to travel through time?
Only to the past of my own memory, the past that anyone can reach. It is just that I can take others with me as well.
It's a magnificent city, almost as glorious as Quellenost.
And even more prideful than our elder home. This city was so certain of its power and its glory, her people so set in their self-righteous ways, that even the gods' own warnings could not open their eyes to the truth.
Warnings?
Look to the sky, Tanis, and behold. Behold the first warnings of the gods.
What are you doing to him, cleric?
No harm, I can assure you. But there are things he needs to see. Things he must understand of the true gods before he can effectively do their will.
It is his human half that you address, no doubt. We Minotaurs neither seek nor expect explanation. God, one might as well question the wind. Ask mountains to move aside. And if your God compels my order to gain freedom from this place, so be it. But know this, I want my brother Koraf released as well.
Before we are finished here, Horak, your brother will be free.
Koraf! What's wrong with you? Your timing and concentration are all off. Is it your brother who has you troubled?
It is disturbing, Maquesta. I wonder what rude trick of the gods is behind his arrival. And why now, when we are so close to victory?
Put those questions aside, Koraf, and think only of this. That the power of the prize will soon be ours.
You are right, of course, and I swear I will do anything it takes to gain our freedom. And not Horak, the gods, nor all the demons of the deep will stand in my way.
Where are we going now? That light!
The king priest, the ruler of Istar.
It is the forces of evil working to defeat me. King Lorak reports that in Sylvanesty the trees wept blood for an entire day. Palantis is covered in a white fog so dense people wander lost if they venture into the streets. In Salamia no fires will burn, their hearths lie cold and barren. In the plains of Abanasinia, the prairie grass has caught fire, and the flames rage out of control.
His voice, it's so rich, so musical, and his light is almost blinding. But it makes me want to draw nearer.
I know not what other calamities that evil will inflict upon me, but I will not give in, and neither must you.
It isn't fair, Lorelon. He doesn't realize these disasters are the warnings of the gods. Are the intentions of the king priest so venal as to deserve the cataclysm?
You ask the wrong question, Tanis. Look closer and understand. The king priest is not bad. He is merely human.
The music? All illusion?
You see, Tanis, it is not the gods who disguise themselves. The gods speak in a clear voice that none can hear who will not listen.
Paladine! Paladine, you see the evil that surrounds me. You know that this evil inflicts me personally, because only I fight.
They reveal themselves in myriad ways that none can see, who are blinded by their own light.
Surely, you must see now. The doctrine of balance will not work. I know you had to practice this doctrine in the old days, when you were weak, but now you have me,
your strong right arm. Your true agent of Krynn. With our combined might, I can sweep evil, destroy the ogre races, bring the wayward human line. And I will rule in glory. My new age will shame even the fabled age of dreams. You give this and more to Huma, Paladine, who was nothing but a renegade knight of low birth. I demand that you give me, too, the power to drive away the shadows of evil forever. I demand it! Loran? What? Yes, the gods come at my command. Crackadoom! No!
Sword of Sargas! What are you showing him, cleric?
Not yet the worst he shall see. Not the...
Eh?
Let's keep the noise down, cowman. See your new cellmate screaming, do you? Seems like she don't speak at all. Though I'd like to know what she was doing sneaking into the ruins from the sea. Well, she sure wasn't looking for you, Boss Rick, if that's what you're hoping.
Clang! You are breaking in here, Sea Elf? With so many longing to get out?
All according to the plan, my friend.
You're back!
I could not let the gods see me, not if I'm to plot our escape freely. And there will be an escape, Boss on Horak. Did you doubt it?
I don't doubt you speak the truth, but whether it is the whole truth, I am not so certain.
You match your great strength with wisdom. It is no wonder you are the most trusted of your Emperor's council. But now for Tanis.
Wait! If I would be wise, I should have knowledge. Show me what you have shown to Tanis.
Very well. You shall see. He has seen. And then join him for the final act.
Those poor people. They don't even know what's happening.
Oh, but they do. In their very sense the nearness of the gods. Hear the impending doom that the King Priest has called down upon them.
But it's horrible, Lorelon. Whatever the King Priest has done, surely the people of Istar don't deserve this fate?
It is no longer a question of just deserts, Tanis, but of what must be done if this world is to go on. The Cataclysm will herald an age of darkness. In that age, Takisis, the Dark Queen, will gain great power over Krynn. The power to bring about the War of the Lance. Power to enter all her might.
She came awfully close to succeeding at that, if she had entered Krynn.
Then evil would have triumphed and devoured the world. But that was a risk we had to take if we were to restore the balance. The King Priest was wrong, you see. The balance will always be essential to the survival of the world. Just as a reign of unremitting evil would choke the life from Krynn, so would the King Priest's marshalling of ultimate power for his own brand of goodness, destroy it. People had rejected the gods' plan for Krynn. Thus did the Cataclysm become the only way to restore the balance and save the world. The gods had no choice.
Another quake! And preserve us! Lorelon, do you see that? It's him! Fizban! Fizban! Paladine! I have to talk to you! Fizban?
They had no choice, and still they wept.
Look! Fire! Fire in the sky! A mountain of fire!
No!
So many innocents. So many dead. I think that you should tell me about the lost artifacts now.
They are magical objects, and about to reveal their true power.
What kind of power?
Such that Kitiara and her dragon army would do anything to us. The power of the gods! The artifacts came from the very beginning of time, when the Hammer of Riox forged order out of chaos. Light of new stars gave birth to spirits that would populate that world of Krynn that the gods created. The gods of good gave the spirits life and physical form, while the gods of evil gave them hunger, thirst, the longings that would leave them wanting in a world far less than paradise. Through the power of Mishkin, goddess of healing, and Morgian, god of disease and decay. They shaped the new races with magic taken from the stars themselves. It is for these star stones that we have come here, and for which I have brought you here. We must retrieve them at all cost.
But where will we find them? What do they look like?
You have already seen them.
No! I understand where this is leading now, cleric. You and your half-truths. You offered me the chance to give my brother's spirit rest, and when we found him alive, you promised he would share our freedom. But all along you had but one intention, one dirty deed for me to do to satisfy your gods.
I never lied to you. I said that Koraf would be free, and he will be.
You knew that's not what I meant by freedom.
Would someone please explain what's going on here?
Don't you see, half-elf? He's going to make me kill.
My brother.
Koraf!
Don't excite yourself so. You'll need to be well rested for the morning battle in the arena. Your team against mine. It can be no other way. We have fought too long and too hard to be the keepers of the prize to give it up now, even to you. The prize, there...
Yes, the Star Stones.
We fight in the arena tomorrow. To the death, brother. Next, Blood Brothers. Thank you all for tuning in to this Dragonlance Saga reading. What did you think of it? Have you ever read Dragonlance comics before? Feel free to email me at info@dlsaga.com or leave a comment below. This channel is all about celebrating the wonderful world of the Dragonlance Saga. Thank you for joining me in the celebration. Thank you for watching. This has been Adam with Dragonlance Saga, and until next time, Slanjavar.